boys and girls, welcome to yoga today. Today we're concentrating on being kind, and that's being kind to yourself and being kind to others. So our yoga practice today is going to be a nice, slow, relaxing session. And we're going to start by putting our hands on our tummy. And it helps if you close your eyes. We're going to do balloon breathing. So we breathe in deeply through our nose and out through our nose. And when you breathe in deeply through your nose, feel as if you're blowing up a balloon, like you have a balloon in your tummy and you're blowing it up. And when you breathe out, the balloon is bursting and your tummy is coming back into the body. We'll do that again. One more breath. Breathe into that balloon in your tummy. And breathe out and let the balloon deflate. Okay, now we're going to rub our hands together and get our hands nice and warm. Give them a nice rub until you'll feel the heat. And now put your hands over your eyes and feel the heat of your hands on your eyes. We're going to do that again. Rub those hands together nice and fast and you'll feel the heat. Now we're going to put our hands across our heart and just close your eyes for a moment. Feel the heat in your heart and just take a moment to think of all the people in the world who you love and all the people who love you. And open your eyes. Okay, we're going to start our warm-up because with any exercise we need to do, warm-up we need to get the body moving. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees. And we've got our shoulders over our wrist and we've got our hips over our knees. And we're just going to start by circling the hips round a little bit to the right. And the whole body is moving round and we're warming up nicely here. And then we've done the right side, so we need to do the left side. We'll circle our hips round to the left. And now we're going to do something called cat-cow. So we're going to tuck our chin in and make our back go up to the sky. And then bring our back down to the floor and lift your head up. And again, head down to the ground and back up to the sky. Tummy down to the ground and lift your head up to the sky. We're lifting your heart up to the sky. One more time. Head down to the ground and heart up to the sky. Now we're going to really push through those hands and we're going to turn our toes under and we're going to lift the knees up and we're coming into down dog. So we're really pushing through those hands. We're pushing our chest back towards our thighs. And we're looking through our knees there. And you might want to walk the dog. So if you pedal out your heels, like you're walking the dog, you're taking the dog for a walk here. And just pedal out those heels. And you'll feel a nice stretch all the way down the back of your leg. And push both heels down to the ground. Come back down to your knee. We're going to come to lying down, so walk your hands out in front and take your legs behind you. And you're lying down. You've got a nice long stretch all along the ground. Place your forehead on the mat and stretch your fingers and stretch your toes. We've got a nice stretch. We're stretching the entire body. And now we're going to bring our arms back. So we're resting on our forearms on this part of the body. And our elbows are directly under our shoulders. We're going to push through our hands and we're going to lift the body up off the ground into cobra pose. And slowly lower again. And again, lift up into cobra. And slowly lower. And again, lift up into cobra and hold it there just for one moment. Look straight ahead and concentrate on your breath. Come back to cobra Now we're going to bring the hands back underneath your shoulders, push the body up, coming back onto all fours, and into child's pose, which is our resting pose. So we're going to open our legs, bring our toes together, and bring our bottom back so we're sitting on our heels. We're now going to lower the chest down to the floor, and our forehead will come down to the floor. Keep pushing your bottom back over those hips, and you can bring your arms out to the side with your palms facing upwards, and close your eyes. We're going to take 5 deep breaths in this resting pose. So breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. 2 more to go. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. And 1 more breath. And breathe out. We'll bring those hands back in front of the body so they're just underneath your shoulders. We're going to push the body up, and we're going to come back up into down dog. So we're going to push through the hands, curl those toes under, and push your bottom right up to the sky. Push it right up to the sky. You're pushing through your hands, you're on the tips of your toes, and now pull your heels down to the mat. Now we're going to walk back out with our hands. You can keep your legs straight or you can bend your knees. You choose what is best for you. We're going to walk back to our feet. And now we're going to be in mountain pose. Remember, mountains are really tall and really proud. So the crown of our head needs to push right up to the sky. Our shoulders are down, our tummy's in, our bottom's tucked under, and our hands are by our side. We are standing proud like a mountain. And now we're going to do our balance. We're going to do tree pose. So we're bringing our hands together in front of the body in prayer pose, and we're going to lift the right heel up and just rest it against the ankle bone of your left leg. And remember, when we do any balance pose, we need to keep on breathing and we need to keep on concentrating. So that's your first pose. If you want to take it a little further, lift that foot up and place it against the shin of your left leg. And it might be a bit wobbly, don't worry, that means your leg's working hard. And relax. So we've done one side, so we need to do the other side now. So back in our mountain pose, standing nice and straight, hands in prayer pose. You're going to lift the heel of the left leg and place it against the ankle of the right. We're going to take a big deep breath in and lift that foot up, place it against the calf of your right leg. And remember to keep breathing, remember to keep concentrating. And relax. Well done. Foot down. Now we're going to do a forward bend. So we're going to hinge forward from the hips, stick the bottom out and hinge all the way down to the ground. Interlace your fingers at the bottom, close your eyes and let your head hang heavy. You can pretend you're an elephant and sway your trunk backwards and forwards. And close your eyes. This is a nice calming, restful pose to calm your mind. Put your hands on your hips and come back up to standing. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to come down to the ground now. So lower down nice and gently, so you're sitting on your bottom. And we're going to bring the soles of our feet together. And you might be able to bring your feet right up here. You might have your feet out there, that's absolutely fine, whichever shape is best for you. With the soles of the feet together, we're sitting up nice and straight, nice straight back. You might want to sit on a cushion and that would help you to have a nice straight back. This is called butterfly pose. So we're going to hold onto our feet with our fingers Interlace your fingers, put them under your feet, and just gently, gently flap the butterfly's wings up and down. Just nice and slowly, and this should be a nice stretch for your legs. Now push those knees to the ground nice and gently. Pull the back up straight so you're sitting up nice and straight, and lift your head up to the sky. We're now going to lower the head down to the ground and walk those hands out just a few steps, just a little bit further forward, and let your head hang down to the ground. Your head and your neck is heavy. And walk the hands back. Now we're going to bring the legs out in front. So your knees, your ankles, your toes, they're all pointing up to the ceiling. We're going to pull up, really pull the rib cage away from the body and lean forward. When we lean forward, you grab wherever you can, so that might be your legs, your ankles. You might be able to get your hands all the way to your feet. And let your head and your neck hang heavy. And you're also giving your tummy a lovely massage here, and you're opening up all your back, so you're giving your back a lovely stretch too. We're going to walk the hands back, and we're going to cross our legs. Now with our left hand, we're putting it on our right knee, and we're turning the right hand behind us, and we're doing a little stretch, a little spinal twist. So we're twisting the spine here, and we're looking over that right shoulder. With your left hand, you can maybe put a little bit of pressure on that knee just to twist the body a little further. So you're working your back here, you're stretching all your spine. And come back to centre. We're going to do the other side now. So right hand to left knee, left hand behind you, and look over the left shoulder. And relax. We're going to come on our back now. So if you lower down onto your back, your knees are pointing to the ceiling, and bring your heels as close to the bottom as you can. Now we're going to roll up. So pushing our hands through the floor, we're going to roll the body up until our hips are as high as we can be. This is called a bridge. So you can imagine a train going underneath your bridge. And you're pushing your hips up to the ceiling, so you're giving the train plenty of room to get under your bridge. And then we're going to lower the bridge down nice and slowly, one breath at a time, until the bottom comes back on the floor. We're going to stretch one leg out, stretch your right leg out, and pull your left knee into the body. And just close your eyes and give the knee a little hug. And you're stretching out your legs here. This is a nice calming pose. And we're going to change. So we're going to push the left leg out and bring the right knee into the body and give the right knee a hug. Now put the sole of the feet on the floor and bring the other one up, so you have both two knees pointing towards the ceiling. Put your arms out at shoulder height. You're going to take your knees across to the right and take your head across to the left. Bring those knees back into the centre line. And we need to do the other side now. So take the knees across to the left and the head across to the right. Bring your knees back into the centre and give both knees a nice big hug. Really hug them into your chest. You might want to see if you can touch your knees with your nose. One more time. Now we're going to rock. So we're going to rock backwards and forwards. And see if you can come up to sitting. Cross your legs, boys and girls. Put your hands on your heart. Close your eyes. And just the way we started our session today, we're thinking about all the people we love, and all the people who love us. Now give yourself a nice big hug, and remember to be kind to yourself. Well done, boys and girls.